but nothing compares to Japanese beer. Wow. Minasan, konnichiwa, squishy toke, yokoso. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 similarities between the UK and Japan. And if you like videos like this one, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's begin. All right, so number 1 is pretty obvious, and that is in Japan and in the UK, we drive on the left side of the road. So yeah, this was something I remember being pretty surprised at. I don't know why, it just kind of shocked me when I came to Japan. I was like, oh wow, they drive on the same side of the road here. And I remember specifically telling my dad about this when I got home, and he thought I was lying. And then when he came to Japan, he was like, Sky, they drive on the left side of the road. I know, Dad. I told you. You just didn't believe me. Yeah, I don't know why, but I think for most people in the UK, we just kind of assume that not many other countries drive on the left side of the road, but Japan is one of them. So let's move on to number 2. So the second thing is that the UK and Japan are considered to be really polite cultures. I know that Japan in particular is very, very famous for this, and it's very true. You're always hearing please, thank you, excuse me. Everyone here is just really, really polite. We have the same in the UK as well, especially with P's and Q's, which is the short way that we say please and thank you. I don't know why. But yeah, and also with the directness of our speech. So in the UK, especially if it's somebody we don't know that well, we're not going to be like, oh, can I have a glass of water, please? We're even more polite than that, which is, oh, I'm really sorry, I hope it's not a bother, but could you possibly get me a glass of water? Thank you. So yeah, we really try and go the long way around just to be extra polite in the UK. Obviously, there are exceptions to this rule. Not everybody is polite all the time in any country, but I just think this is one of the things that are very similar between the UK and Japan. Most people think that they're very polite countries. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. One of my favorites. I always say this, every list I've always got like 1 or 2 favorites. Anyway, this one is drinking. Alcohol. I feel like the drinking culture in both the Japan and the UK is just very, very important. I know that in the UK we have a lot of pubs, you know, we go there with family, friends, we watch the football, drink some beer, drink some wine. Really, really huge part of our culture. And I think it's fair to say that it's the same in Japan. And you would know that just by looking at the selection of alcohol that's available here. You've got sake, you've got beer, you've got wine, you've got everything here. And I mean, look, I love beer, I really do. And you know, I used to drink beer in the UK, but nothing compares to Japanese beer. Wow. There is like, in the UK, maybe I had like 2 or 3 kinds of beer that I really like to drink. In Japan, I've just lost count at this point. There is so much beer that I like in Japan. I pretty much can grab any beer off the shelf in a supermarket and I'm gonna like it. Whereas in the UK, not always. Again, I'm not saying that these are the only countries with great beer and, you know, big drinking cultures, not at all, but definitely this is a similarity between the UK and Japan. All right, so the next one, I think this is another obvious one. We both love tea. To be fair, it is very, very different types of tea. In the UK, we've got the British tea, which is, you know, the milky tea with sugar if you want, or if you don't want sugar, that's fine too. And in Japan, it's more like the green teas here and the different variations of that. But yeah, we both love tea. We both love coffee as well, but I think tea is kind of prevailing in both countries. And finally, number 5. This one isn't a big one. It's not one that I would consider to be obvious, but I definitely think it's something that we have in common, and that is gardening. In both hobbies, particularly with in both countries, particularly with elderly people or older people, gardening is a very, very popular hobby and is taken very, very seriously. I'm sure everybody is aware of those beautiful Japanese gardens that have the bonsai trees in. They're gorgeous. And in the UK, particularly in the countryside, we have some lovely, lovely gardens. And every year we have a competition, which is the RHS Chelsea Flower Show. And the Queen visits that every year, and it's a very, very big deal. But yeah, so gardening, I think we definitely have that in common. And again, like I said, I'm not saying no other countries have this, but just between the the UK and Japan, this is something that we have in common. So yeah, that's it for our list of 5 things that Japan and the UK have in common. Yeah, let us know what you think. Would you like to see more videos like this in the future? If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.